Whanau, this is what we're going to do now. We are going to calmly spread out. We are going to march down to the bottom of Queen Street and back. We will all go together. We're going to send a clear message to this government. We want our country back. We want our borders open safely. We want the vulnerable people of New Zealand secure and safe and looked over and not die lonely. And we are free, sovereign, critical thinking New Zealanders, and we will not be swept away. Kia ora whanau. Again, it's my time, my turn to do this. Jami-Lee's been doing the broadcast while I've been speaking to people live at you at the National Rally for Freedom in Auckland, and we have got a rally to be proud of. He's my bro Jami-Lee Ross. He spoke so wonderfully today as well, and this is humbling whanau. Really, really is. This is bigger. Well, it's the biggest rally ever of its kind out of the I guess the freedom fighting sector. This is incredible. We've got people watching us in Canada, in the US. We've got them watching in Japan at us. We've got them watching from Australia. We've got them watching all over the country. This is real. This is a people's movement, and the tail of this group is so far down the road. It's unbelievable. I'm just going to turn around. On a sec. Oh, look at that, folks. That was just the very top of a long line of people. It's massive. I thought there was about 3,500 people, but it could be more than that. I've just realised how big it is because people were spread out so far back at the Aotearoa Square. You couldn't, because you can't see them all. It's such a big area, but now I see them lined up on Queen Street, and now we're down the bottom of Queen Street. We're about to turn around, and it's just amazing. Just amazing, absolutely amazing. Just everyone here, all the whanau, heaps of people, and yeah, it's just amazing. I'm almost to tears, to be honest, because this movement, Advance New Zealand, started out life as New Zealand Public Party, was born on a Sunday afternoon in my little farmhouse, in our little humble whare. And this is just massive. I'm just going to go up here and see if I can turn back. It's one of our whanaunga from up north here. Kia ora, my brother.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn around and show you how big this line is. See if we can do that again.
Well, Nick, if you're watching this.
This is just the top of the line. It still goes way up Queen Street. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Truly amazing.
Awesome. Thousands of people marching. Free thinking, sovereign beings. Yeah.
Oh, I can jump into it. Oh, you're
Yeah. I just thought I'd do one. Oh, I will jump back and I'll. Yeah. I'll be doing them all the other way. Yeah. What does your sign say? We show? I do not consent. Well done. Awesome. Yeah. There will never be a safe vaccine.
Brother, how are you?
All good.
It's one of our brothers, our fellow freedom fighters here. Lots of people watching us right now, and just amazing. We're just going to do a turn. We're going to try and turn a few thousand people to go back up Queen Street, and then we're going to be back at Aotearoa Square for some final speeches. But it's truly amazing.
Save our children! Save our children!
Nice.
Again, thought I'd check in, give you a better view. Look at this. Look at this huge, huge national rally for freedom. There's Billy Te Kahika. There he is, the man himself.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, whanau again. This is massive. It's actually incredible.
It is, it is. Right, keep going, guys, keep going. All right. I just wanted to show you the size of this crowd. The size of this crowd. The amount of people. Hey, thanks for your support. Thank you. Thank you. All of these people standing up for freedom and liberty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
When do we want it? Now!
We just had about 3,500 people up at Aotearoa Square protesting no more lockdowns, standing up for their rights and freedoms, because this government doesn't have any other strategy other than rolling lockdowns. They promised us elimination, they didn't deliver. They're promising future. I'm being told to go back up the front again.
Hurry up.
Just wanted to do another live to show you all. This is amazing. Hi, how are you? Here's Claire. She just spoke. She did a good job. Thanks everyone for your support. Amazing day.
Kia ora, brother. Thank you. And that's what it's that's what it's about. Kia ora, brother.
As an Aussie man,
G'day,
living in New
Aussie.
Zealand,
That's one of our Aussie brothers.
I love this country, and I love what you're doing for us, bro.
Thank you, brother.
I love
Thank
it,
you.
man.
It's one of
Love you, man.
our Aussie
You're
family.
real. You're one of the real ones, bro.
Thank you. Whereabouts in Aussie are you from?
I grew up in Sydney, and then my last 20 years was in Melbourne, and I'm just so angry with what's going on, what the people are letting this go on, the atrocity.
That's
you know,
right.
it's dictatorship. It's tyranny.
Exactly.
We don't want that here. The march, the numbers that you've created today is a brilliant.
I know.
So powerful.
It's real, brother.
This is my
Thank
first
you.
march ever,
Mine too, actually.
and I feel like I've made a difference.
Thank you, brother.
Great
Thanks,
to meet you, man.
Thank you. So this is real. That's some of our Aussie whanau with us today. And I'm sorry, it's a bit bright on you. Probably not seen everything. So Advance New Zealand, still your voice, and our voice is getting louder and louder and louder and louder. They can say what they want about me. They can sling the rubbish that they do. They can try and hurt my business, try and hurt my family, try and hurt Jami-Lee, call him everything. But it's not going to change anything. We're going to keep this fight honest. And as I say to media that speak to me, when I debate people, I won't be attacking their characters or them as people. I'll be attacking their behaviour, and also I'll be attacking their lack of delivery, and also for what they've done.
Are you doing?
Look, there's someone there. Yeah, we got some photos being taken.
You did an amazing job.
Thank you, brothers. Thank you. So this is amazing, guys. I'm gonna leave it at that. So I've got some power left, and we get to Aotearoa Square. God bless you all. Thank you. Kia ora.
Strength to open both my heart and my mind as I seek to find and to speak truth in these unprecedented times. I was born and raised in Zimbabwe. of you who don't know much about it, Zimbabwe fell into the hands of a dictator who ruled for 40 years. A dictator who claimed to be leading with truth and democracy. I was 13 years old when my family was officially kicked off of our farm. We lost our home. We lost everything. I witnessed beatings and torture around us. Many people were murdered. From a very young age, my realities taught me how necessary it was to not only love harder and deeper, but also how very important it is to always question, to find the truth for myself. Yes! It was clear that what we were being fed from our media and authorities was in contradiction to our reality. So why have I shared this with you? Because the majority of my life I lived in a country where people with opposing views were silenced. Yes, the way in which they were silenced is completely different to what we are seeing here. But there are many ways to skin a cat, are there not? The fact that opposing views are immediately being slammed and labeled as conspiracy is discrimination. Conspiracy is a word that holds negative connotations to it, and it immediately sets one up for public shame. It also prevents others from voicing their views because they surely don't want to be labeled as a conspiracy theorist. This is not a reflection of democracy, nor freedom of thought and speech. The fact that any opposing views to the mainstream narrative is deemed a conspiracy is downright shameful. New Zealand was our light in the dark, our opportunity that we were so blessed to receive. A chance of living in freedom, an opportunity to raise our children in a country where people are truly cared for. A land of free speech and genuine respect for human rights. Something that we were not fortunate to experience growing up. When COVID arrived and when the narrative that we were initially being fed didn't match the reality that we were seeing, my mind switched over to questioning mode once again. In my view, questioning is our God-given right. It is crucial in order to make informed decisions by having a better understanding of truth. It has become apparent to me that we live in a society where the majority of people have been accustomed to trusting authority without question. Where they truly believe that authorities are the only source of truth. This is blind trust. And while this blind trust is endearing, I can tell you from first-hand experience, it is a very scary and very dangerous reality. So I stand before you today as a fellow human with only love in her heart. Love for this world, and most certainly, love for freedom. I ask all of those who are living in complete fear of this virus, those with complete trust in these lockdowns, to please start to question. What if there is truth to what we are saying? Just what if? When you choose to turn a blind eye and not fully listen to opposing views, your responsibility to yourself is compromised. Please consider this. What you are aware of, you can control. What you are not aware of controls you. When we are discouraged from questioning, we are not living freely. It doesn't take a whole lot of history lessons to realize how this has affected humanity in the past. Why is the mainstream media not encouraging opposing opinions for viewers to consider? Why are they not bringing to light the unseen indirect impact of lockdowns on the lives of New Zealanders? Why are we not educating and promoting ways to keep both physically and mentally healthy? Surely this should be prioritized in a time of a pandemic. If there is absolutely no truth to these so-called conspiracy theories or misinformation, then why not address them full on? Encourage the questions and answer them, debate them out and then lay it all to rest. What is there to hide? Massive protests have been taking place worldwide. Global pushbacks against government lockdowns and regulations have been taking place. Germany saw around 1 million peaceful protesters just last month. Tens of thousands in Ireland, Belarus, UK, Australia. Where's the transparency on all of this with the mainstream media? You see, the mainstream media keeps us ignorant through lack of transparency. To those of you who stand up and share your truth and who challenge this mainstream narrative, I have the utmost respect and I honor you all. It takes courage to go against the grain. Your reputation gets put into jeopardy, as do your jobs, your licenses and relationships. To everybody standing here today, I salute you. I am so grateful to be standing here, awake like all of you. Awake to the fact that lockdowns and restrictions and the lack of government transparency is causing much more harm than good. Awake to the fact that the economic and social destruction that results from lockdowns most certainly outweighs the risk of this virus. Awake to the fact that when looking at not just New Zealand, but the whole world right now, it is absolutely imperative to be questioning and not just following in order to make informed decisions. Decisions that are made from a deeper place of knowing and understanding, not because we are simply told and expected to do so. Questioning is a responsibility, and everyone should be taking this very seriously because our choices will determine the impact on our children and theirs to come. This requires one to sift through the very many layers of fear-mongering, lies and deceit because sadly, there is so much of that spiraling around on social media from authorities and most certainly on the mainstream media. This is where unity comes to play. I've been absolutely blessed to connect with some truly incredible humans during these difficult times. The magical beauty of shining your light is that it draws other wonderful souls towards you. As a result, a group of us newly connected mums have started a Facebook page called Mothers Who Stand for Freedom. Children are our future, and we are standing firm for their freedom. We will be using the page to share information and to encourage questioning. We will share info on how current times and how potential regulations will affect our children. We are sharing videos and interviews to encourage people to think for themselves and to help more people find their truth in these very confusing and surreal times. We invite you to like and share our page and to participate in sharing information. We stand alongside the New Zealand Liberty Movement. We stand in love and in light against these lockdowns. And we most certainly stand in peace for our children and for yours. So let's make it clear for New Zealand and for the whole world to see that today and going forward, we stand together as an apolitical, peaceful unit, marching against these lockdowns and making a firm stand for the love of freedom.